Let's consider this question on joint variation. If y varies directly as the product of y and z, and y equals to 4, z equals to 9, and x equals to 6, find the relationship between x, y, and z. Find y when x equals to 8 and z equals to 12. Okay? We are given that if x varies directly as the product of y and z, that means that if you want to write the mathematical expression for that relationship, we are going to have x varies directly as the product of y and z. Do you understand? Okay, having done that, we are given that y equals to 4, z equals to 9, and x equals to 6. Okay, the first question is to find the relationship between x, y, and z. Now, the relationship between x, y, and z, that is the first question. Okay, how do we get the relationship between x, y, and z? To get the relationship, we have to first change this equals to sign to the, change this variation sign to an equals to sign. You see, relationship between x, y, and z means that how does x, y, and z connect to themselves? You understand? How are they connected to each other? Do you understand? Okay, so in that case, I'm going to change these division signs to equals to sign by introducing a proportionality constant. Do you understand? Okay, so I'm going to have x equals to k, y, z. Do you understand? Now, if x equals to k, y, z, now I need to get the value of this constant. Okay, because in our previous class, I've already told you the reason why we always introduce a proportionality constant when we change this variation sign to an equals to sign. So now x equals to k, y, z, I need to get the value of k, which is the constant. Now, to get the value of k, don't forget that we've given the question, we've been given a set of values. We are given some value, a value for y, for z, and for x. So I can substitute those values into this. So I'm going to have y is 4, right? X is 6. So I'm going to have 6 equals to k. I don't know the value of k, but I know the value of y as 4. 4 multiplied by and z, which is 9. Are you there? Now, for this, I'm going to have 4, k times 4 times 9. 9 times 4 is what? That is 36. Do you understand? Okay, so I'm going to have 36k equals to 6, okay? Divide both by 36 to get the value of k. So k is equals to 1 over 6. Do you understand? Okay, now having gotten to this point, please pay attention. Having gotten to this point, the next step is that to get the equation connecting x, y, and z, I just have to replace the value of k as 1 over 6 into this equation. You understand? Into this formula rather. So I'm going to have x equals to k. K is 1 over 6. So I'm going to have 1 over 6 multiplied by y multiplied by z. Okay? So x is equals to yz all over 6. Okay? That is the equation connecting x, y, and z. Okay? Now we are asked to find the value of y when x equals to 8 and z equals to 12. To get the value of y when x equals to 8 and z equals to 12, all you have to do is that just replace the value of x as 8 and z equals to 12 into this equation, into this formula. So I'm going to have x equals to what? Yz all over 6. So we are given that x equals to 8 and z equals to 12. Okay, now x equals to 8, I'm going to have 8 equals to y multiplied by 12 all over 6, right? Yes. I'm going to have 8 equals to, now 6 here 1, 6 in 12, that is what? 2. I'm going to have 2y, okay? Divide both by 2, this over 2 and this over 2. Y equals to 4, okay? So when x equals to 8 and z equals to 12, the value of y is 4. Do you understand? Okay? Let's proceed to the next question. If p varies directly as q and inversely as r, when p equals to 24, r equals to 12, and q equals to 9, find the relationship between p, q, and r, and p when q equals to 35 and r equals to 16. Okay? Just pay attention, okay? It's simple. Now, to solve that question, the question is a bit similar to what we just did. It's just that we have an inverse. You understand what I'm saying? We have an inverse. So, now, P varies directly as Q. So I'm going to have P varies directly as Q and inversely as R. This is the mathematical expression for that statement. Do you understand? P varies directly as Q and inversely as R. Inversely simply means the reciprocal of that letter. For example, let's say we have R. The inverse of R is what? 1 over R. Are you getting it? So now we have P varies directly as Q and inversely as R. When P equals to 24, P equals to 24.
To watch the complete class, kindly click on the link in the description of this video or the comment section, okay? See you in the next class.